Okay, hi everybody. I'm here playing a game called Everlasting Summer. It's free to play and free to download over in Steam, and I thought, what the heck? Let's go ahead. Let's start the new game. Dear Pioneer, you are on the verge of wondrous discoveries. The doors of the most wonderful place in the world, our favorite camp, that place, have opened before you. You'll remember this session for the rest of your life. Welcome. Oh god, I'm scared. I don't know much about this. I just saw it and was like, what the heck? I was having that dream once again. God. That dream. Oh dear. Same thing every night. But it's all forgotten in the morning as usual. Then how do you know it's that dream? Wait. Maybe it's for the best. Only a glimpse of memory will remain, of gates half open, as if inviting me somewhere, with two frozen stone pioneers standing close. And also that strange girl, who keeps asking me. What is she asking? Will you come with me? Come? But where? And why? And where am I, anyway? Of course, it all would have happened in real life. I would certainly be scared. This much is sure. But this is just a dream. The same one I see every night. I thought you said you forgot your dreams like. There must be a reason. You don't have to know where or why to realize something is really happening. Something desperate for my attention. Since everything that surrounds me here is real, as real as things in my own flat, I could open the gates, hear the hinges grate, brush the crumbling rust away with my hand, inhale the fresh, cool air and shiver from the cold. I could, but to do that, I would need to pick myself up, make a step, and move my hand. This is a dream. I understand that, but what of it? What would change my understanding? Because here it's just like on the other side of the creaking screen of an old TV, which struggles to fight against static noise and strives to show its audience everything without missing a single detail. But the picture is getting blurry. I must be waking up soon. Maybe I should ask her something. The girl. What's her name? About the stars, for instance. Why stars then? I would rather ask about the gates. Yes, the gates. She would be so surprised. Or better, why dot over I was called a tittle, but dot over J was called a superscript dot. Nice letters. As if they don't exist anymore. Still, what do letters, gates, and stars have to do with this place? Because if every night I'm having this dream, which will be forgotten soon anyway, I've gotta look for answers here and now. And there, if you look carefully, you can see the Magellanic clouds? As if I ended up in the southern hemisphere. In a dream, there are the small things that catch the most of your attention. Unnatural colored grass, impossible curves of straight lines on your own disordered reflection. While the real danger, which could put an end to everything right here and now, seems a trifle. It's natural, since here you cannot die. I know it for sure. I've done it 100 times. But if you cannot die, is there a point in living? I should ask the girl. She's a local, she should know. Yes, exactly. I should ask her about the owl, for example. One strange bird it is. Though it doesn't matter. Will you come with me? And every time I have to answer. It's the only way, otherwise the dream will never end, and I will never wake up. Our first choice. No! I'll stay here like a douche. No, I'm gonna go. Yes, I'll come with you. Every time it's so hard to decide on the answer. You bet, buddy. Where am I? What am I doing here? Who is she? And why does so much of my life depend on this answer? Or maybe it doesn't. It's just a dream after all. Just a dream. Oh, hey look, the keyboard. Oh. We're typing. What are we typing? Oh, computer. Oh, we're surfing. Oh, wait, is this? I think that's 4chan. And that kid from, what was it called? Yeah, what was it called? What's it called? Oh, okay. The computer screen stared at me as if it was alive. Dude. Sometimes it really did seem to me that it was conscious of itself, had its own thoughts and wishes, ambitions, that it had feelings, could love and suffer. As if in our relationship, the screen wasn't an instrument. It was me, lifeless piece of plastic and textile light. There's some truth in that, probably because the computer provides 90% of my communication with the outside world. Oh, dude, I feel you. I so feel you right now. Anonymous image boards, some chats from time to time. Rarely ICQ or Jabber, and forums even more rarely. People on the other end of the internet cable simply do not exist. They are simply creations of its sick imagination, an error in the source code or a kernel bug, which started living a life of its own. This is kind of depressing. What the hell is that? Is there a light bulb? Yep. Okay. Look. If one looked at my existence from the side, such thoughts would not seem so mad, and a psychologist would surely give me a bunch of sophisticated diagnoses and maybe write me a doctor's referral to an asylum. Yeah. Look, sunshine. But you don't get much of that, do you, Alice? Neither do I. A small apartment with no trace of repair or semblance of order in it, and always the same view out of the window on the gray megalopolis, running somewhere day and night. Such are the conditions of my life. Well, of course, it didn't all start like this. I was born, went to school, and finished it, like all the others. I was accepted at the university, where I spent a year and a half trailing and struggling. I drifted through several jobs. Sometimes it was working out quite well, sometimes I was even getting decent money for it. But it all felt like it was not mine, as if taken from another man's biography. I wasn't living a life to its fullest. It was looping on in monotonous circles. As in the Groundhog Day movie. I have never seen that movie, sir. It's just, I had no choice to how to spend my day, and every day repeated itself. The same vicious spiral. A spiral of emptiness, misery, and despair. Oh, this is so depressing. Oh god. The last few years, I just sat in front of the screen all day. Sometimes there were menial jobs, sometimes my parents helped me. All in all, I was able to provide for myself. No wonder, really, since my needs are quite minor. I hardly leave my home, and my communication with other people almost entirely consists of online correspondence with the anonymous, who have no real name, no gender, no age. So, in brief, quite a typical life of quite a typical antisocial personalist. Kind of Donnie Darko on a minor scale without doomsday-related visions. I don't know who these people are he's referring to. Maybe some highly respected director will make a movie about me, and it will become a classic of a modern drama cinema. Or I will make one myself. However, what's the point of fooling myself? I tried many times, but couldn't even come up with this simple script. What the hell? I have also tried learning many other things. Not gifted enough to draw. Programming, got bored. 4 languages, takes too much time. The only thing I loved doing was reading, but still, I would never have called myself a scholar. Perhaps I was an ace in watching anime and grandmaster of lame internet jokes. If I were to get paid for it, I probably would be a happier person, and a richer person too. But I doubt it would fill the hole inside me. You are very depressing, sir. Today was another typical day of a typical loser's typical life. Shut up, I already love you, bro. Shut up. Today is the day when I have to go to my university reunion. Oh god, we have to? Do we have to, bro? Frankly speaking, I really did not want to. Neither do I. What is the point? The time I spent with them is so short. However, I got persuaded by my friend, my former university mate, and one of the few who I kept in touch, not only through the internet. Aw, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be okay, bro. I'm gonna make your life fantastic. Pretty. I'm gonna make our lives fantastic, buddy. I like your coat. You could use a shave. Rather cold here. A frosty evening. Bus stop. Waiting. I never liked winter. I kind of enjoy winter myself. Though hot summer is not my season either. Exactly my point. It's either the winter or the summer, which is why I prefer fall. It's just that I see no reason to point out any particular time of the year. It does not matter much what weather it is outside since you spend 24/7 at home. Okay, true that. The bus today was running so late that I was about to curse it all and spend the last few hundreds rubles for a taxi. The idea of returning home didn't cross my mind for some reason. Huh. As usual, millions of thoughts flew through my mind, but there was not a single useful one to seize. Such thought that you could bring to existence, given it a shape, turn it into an idea, and put it in practice. Maybe I could start my own business. But where would I get the money from? Or maybe I could go back to working in an office. No way. Maybe I should try freelancing. But what skills do I have? Who needs me after all? Shut up, I need you. Shush. We're doing this. This is becoming a thing we're doing together. I suddenly remembered my childhood. Or rather, teen years. The time when I was 15 to 17 years old. Why exactly those years? No idea. I guess it's because back then everything was much more simple. It was easier to make decisions, so complicated now and so simple then. Waking up in the morning, I knew exactly how my day was going to pass, and I was always eagerly looking forward to the weekend. Then I could get some rest and have time for things I liked: computer, football, going out with friends. And then at the beginning of next week, I'd take up my studies again. Back then, there were no such worrying questions as why, who needs it, what will change if I do it, or what will not change. A simple life stream, so casual for any normal person, so odd to myself today. Careless childhood age. It was also then that I met my first love. Her appearance and character had vanished from my memory. Only her name remains, like a brief line from a social network profile, along with the feelings which overwhelmed me when I was with her. Affection, tenderness, desire to care for her and to protect her. Sadly, it didn't last long. Today I can hardly imagine someone like that happening. I would probably like to meet a girl, but I don't know how to start a conversation. What on earth to discuss and how to attract her? Well, I haven't met a suitable girl for a long time. But where could I meet one? The reunion thingamajigger, buddy. We're going, aren't we? The sound of the sound of an engine working brought me back to reality. A bus pulled over. There was something abnormal about it, I thought. Then again, doesn't matter. Only the 410 runs this route. How does he know that? He never walks outside. Ooh, pretty. Let's get in the bus, bro. Streetlights passing me. It is as if there are cold light sparks inside of me, trying to light up feelings long dead. Or maybe not sparks, just awakens them. Because those feelings, they've been living in me for a long time, falling down and waking up again. The driver's radio was playing some very familiar tune, but I wasn't listening to it. I was watching the cars passing by through the fogged-up window. Because people are always rushing somewhere, chasing something they need, stuck in their own little worlds. Why would they care about mine? They probably have their own serious problems, or maybe they have much easier lives. You can't know for sure, since all people are different. Or aren't they? Sometimes someone's actions can easily be predicted, but if you try to look inside his soul, you will only see impenetrable darkness. The bus was approaching downtown, and my thoughts were interrupted by the bright city lights. Hundreds of ad boards, thousands of cars, millions of people. I was watching this light show, and somehow I got terribly sleepy. My eyes closed for a moment, and then... When are we gonna get to a save point? Nope. Cutscene. Very beautiful. Très bien. Oh, this is the opening. Okay. I don't know. I've never played a visual novel. This song is really great. I only watched the commercials, so this. I can't pronounce that. This is weird. Oh, I can't pronounce that either. Oh, snap. This is one of those kind of visual novels. Okay. Great. This is not a dating sim, right? Oh, nanny shots. Great. What have I gotten myself into? Fine, I'll do it. Fine. I think it's in Russian, it may be in Japanese. I'm pretty sure it's in Russian though. I can't read that. How? What? Am I dead?